Horses are very emotional and intuitive beings, and they have to be in community to survive. And really, as humans, we do too. Hi, my name is Donna Eckwortzle, and I'm founder and director of Heart's Landing Ranch. What Heart's Landing Ranch is restoring lives through rescued horses. So we have broken and hurting people, and we have broken and hurting horses that have been rescued out of some dire situations, and we're bringing them together to help build confidence and life skills.
I've been locked up for a few years in my life. I grew up in gangs and drugs, and I didn't have any hope, and I didn't feel like I ever had a future. And I know what it's like to feel as if nobody cares. What made me want to start working here was really Donna's vision. Seeing the opportunity that you could use a horse to have a relationship with someone and to be able to build that bridge where someone could find community. I've got to experience firsthand on people coming here and finding what it means to have other people to come alongside you and to know you're not alone.
Right now, we're working primarily with exploited youth, foster youth, but really what I've learned is that most youth are somehow at risk for something. And then on the horse side, many of our horses were rescued out of slaughter. They were discarded, they were no longer wanted, they were neglected. The initial horses that we rescued were all local, so we could touch them, see if that was something that we wanted to take on. This last year, we rescued 4 from out of state, and that was a scary proposition. It made me realize what some of these parents are going through that are foster parents or adoptive parents because they love unconditionally. And same with these animals, we love them unconditionally no matter what shape they come in. Molly was the worst in terms of physical shape and emotional shape. She was very, very, very skinny, barely could walk, was so not interested in food. Fresh grass outside she didn't even want to eat. We were dealing with some young girls that had been dealing with anorexia, but they couldn't see it on themselves. They could see it on her. Like, how could someone do that to this animal? How is this possible that, she's so emaciated and doesn't have the food that she needs? And that turned the conversations into, let's talk about that for a minute. There's power in being able to approach an animal that's 1,000 to 1,500 pounds, and it brings up, for many people, emotions at various levels, but then the horse is also responding to those emotions.
Horses can tell what you're feeling. I have to be careful if I feel nervous that I can't approach that horse, because then they could tell that I feel nervous and then they start getting nervous.
We have so many other activities at the ranch, depending on the need or the situation. We have a seed to stomach program where we literally take the raw material from our horses and chickens and we combine it with a lot of other organic things and make our own soil. And then we use that soil in our garden, and then that garden produces fruits and vegetables that we then teach the kids how to make. It's hard work to do what we're doing here, but I'm so glad that I get to come alongside these families shepherding these kids. Many of the things that we do here, oftentimes I'll take for granted. And it's these humbling experiences, or getting a letter in the mail that's a drawing from one of the kids that tells you how important it was. The biggest thing that the kids learn here is that if you can communicate and find someone that's trustworthy for you and tell them that you need help, they will help you. And that's shocking to them. But I understand that, because most people who should have been protecting them haven't.